why you want to start working out. And of course, 90%, everybody says, lose weight, tone up, you know what I'm saying? And 90% of the people who come in with that, they probably wind up quitting, you know, the ones you see beginning of January and then around about the middle of February, they're gone. You know what I'm saying? So you have to have a deeper reason. You have to have a deeper obsession to start working out. And I always say, and my main one that finally sunk in with me is longevity. You have to have an X factor. You have to have something that you want to be around for. Something that you're going to be in for the long haul. I love the theme Pastor went over it Sunday, mind, body, soul. Yeah, so I mean, I correlate that with starting my training program, incidentally. I mean, your mind is your body, the vehicle, your mind is your steering wheel. So you have to make a commitment, all right? You have to make a commitment. Your body is the vessel. Your body is what houses everything. This is what we do. So you have to have a discipline. And you have to have a balance of nutrition, cardio, and strength training to get that vessel to where you need it. And of course, you also have to seek the knowledge. And then lastly is the soul, because and Pastor said that deal with emotions. And once you start a fitness program, you know you're going to experience some discomfort. Yeah, you're going to go through some emotions. So you're going to have to dig deep. And once again, find that reason other than just losing weight and toning up, because you'll reason yourself out of that if you don't have nothing deep once that discomfort starts. So that's why you have to have all that balance, mind, body, and soul. And once again, you have to embrace the journey. This is not a sprint. Once you get there, you stop. This is a journey. Once again, longevity. You're in it for the long haul. This is something you have to do. It's called maintenance. So once you do what you got to do and say you get to your optimum weight or whatever, you can't stop. That's the mindset of most people when they think once they lost these 20 pounds, girl, that's it. And then you realize a couple of months later it's back. Because you haven't maintained what you did to get there. You got to keep it up. You got to develop the necessary habits to stay there. So that's what's important. But anyway, I had to say that prefaces these key terms here. We got body mass index, and that's a measure of body fat. Some scientists came up with it's the ratio of your height and your body weight. And if you're at a certain age, you're supposed to fall within a certain range. That range is anywhere between, you get it from what they call a BMI chart, body mass index chart. And it has a lot of numbers and percentages. It has a lot of weights over here, and it has a lot of heights over there. So you match your age, weight, height, and then whatever numbers in that box, what you fall into, that's your, and this is general tool to measure, body fat percentage. And once again, and that's another one of the terms, body fat percentage. Body fat percentage, say you got your total weight. So your body fat percentage is when you take out the muscle percentage, that's what's left, your body fat percentage. And we're talking about fat. Why is fat so important in this weight loss journey? What is the purpose of fat? These are amazing vessels. God, we are not accidents. God made us and we perform. Everything has its purpose, even fat. So what would be the purpose of fat other than to make your life miserable? Fat is a store place for toxins. That's why it's so important to detox. That's why we have to detox, because fat keeps toxins away from your vital organs. So if you're busy taking in toxins, and we get toxins from a variety of things, the air we breathe, of course the food we eat, and what we put on our skin, some of the basic avenues for toxins to enter the body. And what this amazing vessel does, we have these toxins coming in because we don't know. We're practicing bad health habits. We're putting all this bad stuff on our skin, and we're breathing in bad air or what have you. So we're just taking in toxins, And what it is, it's like if you think of a bathtub, the toxins are running, that's the faucet. And the bathtub, your drain is clogged. Your drainage organs are your kidneys, your GI tract, your skin, things of that nature. Your drains are clogged. So as toxins keep coming in, fat builds up. And eventually that tub is gonna overflow. And when our body overflows, what do we have? Belly top, beer belly, things of that nature. That's when toxin you have. I mean, your body is full of toxins because the fat is there to keep the toxins from your vital organs. So the more toxins you have, the more fat the body produces. So fat has its purpose, fat cells rather. Fat cells has its purpose, and that's what that is. So once again, we must first learn when we start. That's why detoxing is so important. And detoxing is more than just some lemons and stuff you put in the juice and drink it. That's not a detox. A detox is a process. It's a habit forming. It's a lifestyle change. And we can get more into that when y'all come talk to me at the table. But that's the purpose of fat. Macronutrients, macronutrients, fat, protein, carbohydrates. These are the only things your body recognizes. So if you're eating breakfast, the body don't recognize sausage, eggs, things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? That's why people come, that breakfast food. Well, the body don't care if it's morning time or whatever. The body recognizes fat, carbohydrates, protein. That's why you can eat anything, any time of day, whatever, as long as you want it to be healthy. Fats. Now, not getting confused with the fat cells. Fat is a macronutrient that you have good fats, such as omega-3s, things of that nature, fish oil. And fats help your body digest nutrients. It helps with digestion. So that's why it's good to have good fats. Also helps with good heart health as well. So it's good to have good fats. Proteins, of course, are good for muscle building. Okay? And animals are not our only source of protein. What do you think the animals eat? A cow eats what? So where's the cow getting its protein from? The grass. So that's when we got this misnomer. Once again, we got to re-educate ourselves, our habits. Meat, we ain't got no protein. I gotta eat some meat for protein. No, you don't. Vegetables have plenty of protein. You just got to educate yourself. So the biggest animals on earth, most of them are herbivores. Cows, gorillas, elephants. They don't eat meat. They don't eat other, you know what I'm saying? They're the biggest animals on earth. They're getting their protein from vegetation. Water intake. This is so important. Oh my goodness. Water intake is so important. Water is 75% of our body is water. Yes, sir. 75% of our body is water. So water engulfs all of our functions, everything we do. Joints, digestion, blood flow, everything centers around water. Rule of thumb, you should eat half your body, you should drink half your body weight in water in ounces. So if you weigh 200 pounds, you should drink 100 ounces of water a day. Rule of thumb. So it's a good thing to always just you gotta start practicing new habits. Like me, I had to start just keeping a bottle of water with me. I see people carrying those gallons or whatever, that's kind of, that intimidated me. I'm like, I never can get through drinking. So it did me best to just drink a lot of bottles. I get it if I just drink a lot of bottles. I can eat that elephant one bite at a time. I just carrying that. I see people carrying them jugs around. Man, I tried that, but it don't work. I can't drink a whole gallon. So, but however you can get it. However you can get it, because that's important. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. That's my time. I appreciate y'all. Y'all got any more questions? I will be back there at the table. And once again, it's a journey. Yeah, quickly. The BMI is a tool. It's more of a general tool that you can see in your doctor's office or whatever. They have a BMI chart, and it just gauges where you're at in general. So it has, like I said, it has the height, has your age and weight, and you have to match everything, and it has a value in there. The value is 18.5 to 25. If you fall in there, you're generally, they said, at a healthy body fat. Anything below 18 or above 25, you're considered obese. Below 18, you're considered, kind of unhealthy. That's, when you fall on the low end. But body fat percentage, the reason why you say accurate, meaning that's something I take a body fat. I have a body fat tester. There are ways you have a hydrostatic test that tests it, and you also have what they call a caliper fold test. It's just more specific, and that's why it trumps BMI, because BMI is more general, and the body fat percentage that can be tested through a professional or what have you is more specific.
It gets to Kirk. So Kirk,